And again, today, we're going to do a little vertical. We'll do a little vertical. There's a lot of eelgrass right here. Eelgrass coming through. We will do this vertical setup for about an hour. And then we will go horizontal. And then bust a vertical. We'll be alternating. There's a north wind. We're gonna kind of try to hit some places that are inside of this I don't know what to call it. The main channel is separated from this area by this island. So we'll go in here. I usually don't fish areas in here, but we'll just fish around and find out, see what's in there. I feel some grass right here. I think I just threw right on top of some floating eelgrass. So the north wind is coming through here and it's blowing a lot of eelgrass in here. And that is causing me a little bit of an issue. Can't really work too many well, maybe I could throw a spinnerbait through here. We are in 12 feet of water. Moderator, if you can just send me a message to let me know that you are reaching out, as I have not received anything. Okay, now I'm starting to receive some stuff. What up, Faith? What's happening? So we will be, what up, Creel? We'll be fishing in this fashion, the vertical style, for about an hour. And then we will switch back to, oh, Jay, I definitely did get silverback. We'll fish like this for about an hour, and then we will go, oh, there's a juvenile eagle up there. Ralphie, what's up? That's the second time I've heard a splash, but there's eelgrass here, so it's hard for me to work anything faster moving. I went fishing yesterday and we caught 3 catfish, 4 bluegill, and 1 trout. What's up, dog? This what's up. Getting out there, bro. Atta baby, Jay. What the heck is going on with my watch? All right, well, my watch is being dumb, so that's cool. Nothing better than your equipment being weird. That's always the way you want to start off the day. All right, the hoodie should show up today. Jimmy, what's happening? Kevin, what's happening, man? Hey, GM, I am not a bird watcher, but I did see that eagle right there. Two trout. I did see that eagle, GM, but I was not bird watching. I was. Is that grass? Yeah, that was grass. Got lucky. That fish got lucky it was grass. Because if that wasn't grass, that fish would have had a problem. But seeing as how it was grass, so it was that. Then that fish is one lucky guy. Or gal. Yo, GM, I'm sure you saw the game last night. A bit of a nail biter towards the end. Slamming the big smallmouth up there in Kentucky. Yeah, bro. That was they had their shot. They had some opportunities. I don't know. And the announcer made a big deal about the guy jumping on the dudes at the end, and I was like, yeah, dude, that's a stupid move, but they had already made the first down, dog. A first down's a first down, be it with penalties and 15 yards or with no penalties. Dude, I think the best play of that game, yo, what's up, Moon? I think the best play of that game was when the big lineman caught that ball. Colin coming in, Roll Tide. GM is still crying, and Colin comes in, Roll Tide. I mean, I'd hate to use this phrase, but Colin doesn't even have a dog in the fight. Maybe he does. Maybe he's all of a sudden an honorary Rodtidian. I don't know what they call him. Kevin Gonzalez, I have never fallen over. Creel wants me to, but I have never fallen off the boat. I was in wrestling, dog. I was in wrestling, so I have some balance. How was your preseason hockey, Colin? That's what we should be concerned about. Was the preseason hockey everything you had hoped for? I saw that some, I believe, Pittsburgh Penguin guy retired. Retired after playing a preseason game or something like that. Maybe. But Colin, I do have a question for you. During that game, and I don't know if it's because it was preseason, but I guess they went into overtime. And it said that the teams chose to go to a shootout, but that's not a normal hockey thing, right? Like, it's just normal rules, but for some reason, I guess in that particular case, they said, all right, let's go to a shootout so that this guy can retire having the shootout. Is that correct? Because it just seems like I've never heard of a hockey game where these guys get to choose. Do we do a shootout? Yo, what up? Not good at fishing. Did I just tell myself hi? GM, I had the same problem, bro. I was hanging out and basically the moderator just kicked me out. She just didn't want me in there anymore, and she said, hey, you going fishing? I was like, yeah, let's go do that. Actually, she handed me my phone that the alarm was going off. She just handed it to me. She didn't turn off the alarm. She just handed it to me. She wasn't like, oh, okay. There's 5 minutes, 3-on-3 overtime, and then the shootout. Yeah, but so, oh, what the heck? What are you talking about? 5 minute, 3-on-3, bro? I thought it was 5 minute, 5-on-5 when I saw the playoffs. But no, dude, because unless I misheard something, they said, all right, the teams elected to go to a shootout, which I felt like was kind of a little bit of a tip of the hat to the goalie, because I think the goalie was the one who was retiring. So I think he was just all like, yo, here's during his retirement, here's a nod to you, bro. Tim, what's happening? Also, other question, Colin. Was I living in a bizarro world or something? Because I'm sure that there was a span where the Yankees were getting their butts kicked. Like, you were living it up. I'm pretty sure you came in and you're like, yo, bro. Toronto is destroying destroying the Yankees left and right. And then, so I'm thinking, all right, then the Yankees are out of the playoffs because Toronto is whatever, or is like destroying them. But then I see this morning that if Toronto loses and the Yankees win, then they win the division or something like that. And I was like, what the heck happened here, bro? How did that happen? Why is my watch being stupid? Yeah, so that. Yankees turned it around. I think they were slow playing everybody, bro. That's what I think. Because those fools seem to be in every time. All right, so I'm not liking the first portion of the plan. So let's move to another spot. First part of the plan, anyways, but mainly because there's grass floating around here. And it's really chapping my hide. Yo, Snoozuk, what's happening? All right, guys, so we will be going vertical for about an hour, and then we will go back to the regular horizontal view. Okay, we're in 14 feet of water. It seems like there's a cloud of bait fish underneath me. Do I, don't I? I'll try it once. It's because there's eelgrass here, guys, and it's causing me problems, headaches, as it were. All right, I'm not playing those games because eelgrass. Wait a second. Moon posted some smallmouth. I could have sworn I went yesterday and I looked and I didn't. Dude, this is so weird because I don't got to get around the setup that I usually have. I could just walk straight through it. That's weird. All right, guys, hold on to your butts. We're not going to go fast or far, so you don't got to hold on to them for long, but just make sure you hold on to them. Let's turn on some side imaging. Joe, I think I would also love to learn how to fish, bro. But I guess we can learn together right here, dog. All right, that makes sense, Moon. You posted it late. So, because I could have sworn, bro, that I went out there and I looked. Because I can never trust what's on the community post, bro. Ever since Creel put that, ever since Creel put that, I forgot what the character from In Living Color was. Ever since he put that on there, I was all like, all right, I got to make sure that I watch what's put on this post. That's why we can't have good things, bro, because Creel goes out there posting crazy stuff. All right, hopefully coming out this way, I mean, there's eelgrass right there, but hopefully coming out this way, the amount of eelgrass, it decreases. And then there's Creel acting innocent, like he doesn't know how it happened. I don't remember where that came from, bro. I was hacked. I mean, you got a point there, Creel. It wasn't a squirrel. So I guess it's okay. All right, guys, there's a hump right here in front of us. We're gonna see exactly what we got here. I haven't fished this hump in many moons. Many a moon. Hey, there's a little grass mat in there. More importantly, I want to see how much protection from that floating eelgrass we have. Oh, well. I guess Barron's gonna come in here dropping a 6-7. I believe it was called Handyman, bro. I believe that was the name of that character. If I'm not mistaken, bro. I believe it to be Handyman. Okay. We're seeing grass. Nobody said squirrel. Snizook, you misheard me pronounce this girl. So I said this girl, not squirrel. So you've come to the wrong place, Snizook. We were not discussing squirrels. All right, guys, we are in 12 feet. 12 feet. I'm gonna throw a Texas ringworm out there. There's grass. we are in the area where there shouldn't be as much grass. There's not a lot of eelgrass here. I might throw a topwater out there. Definitely a lot of grass. After this quick Texas rig toss. Well, guys, we should actually celebrate. We should celebrate the fact that I finally got to throw this Texas rig one time and it didn't get stuck. Yesterday, I think the 4 times that I threw it, I had 4 times that I got stuck, which was kind of dumb, but that's the way it went down. Well, did somebody bite me and I didn't feel it because my tail was inside? I believe somebody bit my worm and I just didn't feel it. Let's get focused, man. Like right there. That was on the old monster for krill. It ain't big, but that was definitely on the old monster. With this fish right here, guys, we continue our streak of consecutive non-zeros. Let me get it close to the camera because this little fish is chiquito, bros. Puro chiquito right here. This fish right here, tiny. Do not be confused or led astray. Look, he's only as big as my face, guys. But that fish right there, that continues the consecutive non-zero streak. This is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because I should probably retie this bait on. It goes on and on, my friends. We got a lot of abrasions, so let's bust a retie. Terrible remix, guys, but all the times that this fool got stuck, we need a retie. Okay, we're gonna bust a retie right here because there's a lot of abrasion on this guy from the times that he was getting stuck yesterday. That continues our streak of consecutive non-zeros, my dudes. That puts us at 30 times 4 plus some double-digit number of days of consecutive non-zeros. You know, just your regular run-of-the-mill streak. Okay, for some reason this has a lot of A lot of line twist on there. Creel, that was the old monster right there, catching us our first fish of the day. And on top of that, Creel, I am doing a retee, so you should be just head over heels, bro. Which I'm not exactly sure what the meaning. I mean, I understand what they mean by it, but where the heck did head over heels come from? What makes that make sense? I don't know. But head over heels is what they say, and head over heels is what I said. Gamer, what up? What's happening? What's happening, gamer? We're just out here trying to game these fish into biting. All right, so that's one fish. Let's see if we can get 2 fish. No red or blue fish, but uh-oh, we have a whopper plopper battle. Which one is better, the plopper or the chopo? Oh, it was definitely a good game, Snozook. Now, let's not talk about it because GM said he's barely recovering from it. He's barely recovering from the outcome. BMW, what's up? Is that the BMW? Like the actual? The actual company, bro? Wow, we're moving up, dogs. BMW is gonna have me dragging silver in one of their vehicles in a Christmas commercial. It's gonna be great. Michael, top of the morning, dog. There was a suggestion for a buzzbait, but I have 0 buzzbaits on board, dog. So I don't see that one happening. Now, I was gonna throw a topwater right now. Steve, we got to get the count to learn a couple more numbers than 1. 1, 2, I'll just need to chill out. Run it a little bit slower. Just so you guys who are just tuning in know, I'm currently throwing an old monster, Texas rigged. I did say I was going to throw a topwater on, so I might as well. That was halfway through the Who did this? Who did this? Hold on, guys. I might have to throw it one more time because somebody's playing games down there. pay attention a little bit. How did you get... Bro, I'm gonna need some explanation how. Oh, okay. It was tied. It was tied for bait or something along. How did he even get close enough to steal your bait, dog? Is this old monster causing me line twist? I doubt it. Let's get ourselves a topwater situation going here. Now, I would like to turn the camera so that you guys can see this topwater bite, but the camera's way back there and there's not enough in this vertical to see what's going on. So just know, guys, that we will go back to the horizontal live in roughly 20 minutes. So if any of the new homies want to join us in the horizontal live, with the horizontal live, then you can see the whole horizon, guys. You can see what's going on a lot better. And you guys might even come in and say, all of this is ours? And I will tell you guys, everything the light touches. Look, Rob, tacos are serious, bro. They're a close second, apparently, allegedly, to meth. I got caught up on my hooks. Good morning, girlfriend fishing. What's happening? So remember, dudes, we will go horizontal in about 20 minutes. We only caught, well, I've only caught a small fish so far. It was a small largemouth. We're now throwing a topwater. There is a hump off to my right. There's floating eelgrass that is causing the problems. In case you guys are not familiar, that right there is the problem. That eelgrass that gets in the hooks. It's floating on top. It's floating on top and causing an issue when I work faster moving baits. That's why we're go into slower moving baits. Let's cruise around this and see if we can hit the bank a little bit closer. And there won't be eelgrass there. I don't know for a fact, but we're gonna hope. Rob, when did I mention a bird right now? The bird was mentioned earlier in the live stream, and I'm not a bird watcher, ladies and gentlemen. Rob, you're about to see a bird right now. It will have no feathers, but I will turn to the camera and show you a bird. It will be the rare featherless bird, but you might see it, dog. I don't know, it might be a ground-based bird because I don't know if this bird can fly, but this bird is definitely featherless, Rob. All right. Eelgrass, eelgrass, eelgrass. You suck. It's always a good time for a BBL, Steve. All right, I'm gonna go around here, bros. Jonathan, this is Lake Guntersville. It is a demonetizing bird, I think. Though I don't know if Google can see that. If it's AI, we'll be all like, that is a very offensive bird. I don't know. I don't know how good their AI is. And that is why I am afraid to become a full-fledged bird watcher. Well, that is a weird name for a place, bro. Right now I'm walking the dog with albeit I'm walking it pretty fast with a top water. It's because I'm just cruising through this area. We are in about 5 feet of water. There is grass here, but I'm just pretty shallow right here. I don't even know what the camera angle looks like right now, bro. This featherless bird can only be seen out in the wild. Okay, look, Colin, you got to always find the silver lining in the situation. So, seeing as how it's like there's zombies outside of your office, which already is terrible, but you will be potentially one of the ones of all of us who are better prepared for avoiding zombies when the inevitable zombie apocalypse happens. It's because you will already have unlocked the avoiding. This reel feels like it's going to come off, or this handle feels like it's going to come off too. So you will have the muscle memory to avoid zombies. Let's just hope that they are that speed. So Ninja, there is only one moderator. The moderator. So the rest of us just live in her world. The rest of us just live in the moderator's world, dog. And that's what we have come to find out on this channel. The moderator, she allows us to exist here, bro. Very interesting. Not a single bite was had. Okay, this topwater dream might remain a dream. Is Elon providing a not great quality view here, bros? You don't even know the half of it, Steve, because right now, all the messages that you guys are typing, the moderator is typing them to me so that I can see them. All right, guys, this is the part of fishing that confuses me, because this is like random beating the bank kind of situation, and I don't personally like it. I like to go to a spot and be like, okay, they got to be here. But this is more running the bank, and I'm not an expert at that, nor really a fan, because right now underneath me there's grass. We're in about 8 feet. We're in about 8 feet, but there's grass everywhere. And that's the part that what? That's the first time you've seen that, Snozook. I've seen that before, brah. Hey, there's a mat over here. All right, so the video is low quality. Thanks a lot, Elon. What's wrong with this fool? What am I paying for, Elon? Well, we got 8 more minutes of this vertical, guys, and then we will go to the horizontal, and you guys will be able to see what you usually see. Yeah, bros, this type of fishing, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm not a fan of or an expert at, so it's too randomized for me. Rob likes the fact that first time in, yo, bro, I'm feeling like I feel like a moderator. Did you say? Hold on, guys. These messages are coming in kind of quick, causing the reeling in to be interrupted. I don't know. That was a whole conversation about a comment that I'm just going to dismiss because it's causing my watch to take forever to somebody say chili? All right, guys, there's a mat over here. But there was a Spro tournament yesterday where you could only throw a frog. So, should I waste my time? and fish that mat. Because I feel like it's been hit with 1,000 frogs. I don't even know where I am, bro. What the heck? I come here and here, am not a fan and not an expert. Bro, well, welcome to the Rodcast, because here we keep it real. I'm not a fan, bro. We keep it real, dog. We don't provide you highlight reels. We don't lie. We're not your average fisherman, dog. We just tell it how it is. The heck? Now we're talking about karate chopping a comet. All right. This chat has definitely one small boat for man. What? All right. Now I know this chat has lost its way. We're still in space. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes left of this vertical, and then we are going to go horizontal, because right now, dudes, all the chat, the moderator is sending it to me, and I cannot, like, it's popping in on my watch. Yep. Not digging this randomness. Even if I caught a fish right now, guys, I would tell you, I don't even know why it bit, where it bit, because there's just grass everywhere. So I would keep it real, as we always do, and just be like, yeah, man, I was just casting and into nowhere and seeing what would bite. Now I finally see a grass edge. Now this we can work with. This is more understandable. This is something that we can handle. That other stuff where it was just all grass, yeah, bro, count me out of that. Okay, so we'll position right here. We have now found the grass edge. Now holla at your boy. Now we can properly work this area, at least in our opinion. Oh, this chat has just gone off the hinges. It is now 8:21, guys. I am going to switch back. It is going to take me a little while, but I'm going to switch back to the horizontal live. So if you guys would like to continue watching, we will be live in about, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. That way we can set up the GoPro. Hopefully we catch a fish and then everybody's like, yay, peace again. Haley's comet or whatever comet we were talking about is not going to hit the earth, so yay, or whatever was going on, guys. I lost track of what was going on maybe 400 comments ago. Now we got UFO stories, but I'm going to bid you guys adieu. So the vertical chat brings out the best in all of us. That's what I like to see there, Colin. So my dudes, I will see you on the horizontal chat. Hasta luego, vatos.